Welcome back. I'm really glad that you're here with me tonight. And normally, I would be sharing the stories of my journey and where I started and what I've learned and the songs that have shaped me. But today will be a little different. Instead of moving forward with my journey, I want to bring you into it. This isn't about chasing a dream or reliving the past, it's about being honest in the present. I wanted to slow things down and let you into a part of my life that I don't always talk about. You see, music for me has always been more than just sound. It's been a way of process, to process and untangle the things that I don't always have words for. And lately, I've been thinking a lot about the life I've built and how sometimes you can find yourself lost in a world of your own making. Not because you've planned for it to be that way, but because of choices and mistakes or moments that you can't take back. And in that process, I realized something hard. When you're trying to figure yourself out, you can end up hurting the people who matter the most to you. For me, that's my kids. They've seen a version of me that's been struggling to find his way back. And as tough as that is to admit, I've come to understand that even my failures have something to teach. That maybe by showing them who not to be, I can still guide them towards something better. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Chris, and this is my journey. Sometimes I look around at my life and it feels like I'm stuck in a world I built myself, but not the one that I meant to build. It's like I laid every brick and made every choice, and step by step, I ended up in the place that doesn't feel like home. The crazy thing is that when you're building this world, you don't even notice. You tell yourself it's just temporary or I'll fix it later. But those little decisions, those shortcuts and mistakes, they pile up. And one day you wake up and realize the world that you created isn't the life you dreamt about. It's more of a cage that you've put yourself in. I look back and I can almost see the old version of me standing at the crossroads, full of energy and hope, and somewhere along the way I just left him behind. I didn't mean to, but piece by piece I buried him underneath bad habits and wrong priorities and trying to be someone I thought I had to be. And now sometimes I wonder if there's even a way back to the old me. If he's just gone for good, that the weight of being lost in this world I built, it's not just regret. It's the feeling that maybe you can't understand what's been done. And that's a heavy thing to carry. And the hardest part of all of this, the part that cuts the deepest, is realizing it hasn't just been me lost in this world that I built. Truth is, when you stumble around trying to find yourself, you don't trip over your own feet. You knock into others. And my kids, they didn't ask for this version of me. They didn't ask to see a dad who was struggling, who wasn't present, and who sometimes let the weight of his own mistakes get in the way of being who they needed. And knowing that I've put them through that, man, that's hard and it hurts. But there's the thing, I've started to realize, even in all my failures, even all the times that I may not have shown up the way that I should have, I still taught them something. I've shown them the man not to be. I've shown them what happens when you lose yourself, when you let life slip through your fingers and you stop fighting to be the best version of yourself. And maybe that's not the lesson that I wanted to pass down, but it's still a lesson. And my hope is that one day they'll look at me and say, I know the kind of father, the kind of wife, the kind of partner, and the kind of person I don't want to be. And because of that, I'll fight to be better. Now, I can't erase the damage, and I can't rewrite the past, but I can still choose what they see from here on out. I can show them that even when you've messed up, even when you've lost yourself, you can still fight your way back. You can still stand up, own your mistakes, and try to be better than you were yesterday. And that's the reflection I keep coming back to. I hurt the ones that I love, yes. But I also have the chance to show them that redemption is real, that growth is possible, and then being lost doesn't mean you're gone forever. Thank you for following my journey and allowing me to get more personal with you tonight. I'd like to play the song that this story references. It's about losing myself and trying to find myself and bring myself back home. But at the same time, neglecting those around me, those that I love. The song is called The Man You're Not to Be. Time goes by and time stands still, wondering why I'm still here. The days are long and nights are cold. I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Say a prayer for me before you close your eyes. I'm not scared, I just don't want to die. I know that I've done wrong in my life, but I wrote down a song, hopes that the guy I used to know would come back home. Looking out my window and I see my eyes go, and my thoughts they fade away. God only He knows exactly what I know. And what I know is I'm to blame. And to all the hurt and pain that I caused, will someday be a memory.
hell, you won't be lost. 'Cause I've shown you the man you're not to be. Say a prayer for me before you close your eyes. I'm not scared, I just don't want to die. I know that I've done wrong in my life, but I wrote down a song, hopes that the guy I used to know